being a student of the game. What does that mean to you? This is for the players and the coaches. For me, when someone told me, are you a student of the game? I probably just nodded and didn't know what they meant. But what it really means is you don't just play it, you study it, and you understand it. You apply your learnings and then you execute it next time you go play to the best of your ability. So part of what I found when I was learning how to be a top player, the game started to feel slower even though the rate of play was much faster. That's when I knew I was learning, applying the things that I was being taught. Another key point of this is the best way to do this is watching the top players and top teams play the game. And it's never been easier to do that. We have every platform available to watch games and highlights. But I challenge this generation of players and coaches to watch training sessions from other teams. They're also available on most platforms. Also look at teams that are your age or the ages of the teams that you coach. And if they're remarkably better than your team, what are they doing that your team isn't? What can you take tangibly and apply it incrementally with your team or your own development? It's understanding not just the why. So it's not just how to pass the ball or how to shoot the ball or how to press, how to defend. It's why do we do these things in certain game actions or phases of the game? What decision fits the scenario? How do you manage the moment? How do you recognize the triggers and the patterns in the game states, whether to slow down, speed up, take risk, be conservative, get your shape? All of these things can be gained from watching better players, better teams do it, and sometimes do it and fail. And you learn, even at that level, there's mistakes to be made. Another thing that I often tell myself and other players and other coaches, you have to learn how to study the game from a viewpoint that's not just watching the highlights. You have to watch off the ball movements. Sometimes you might have to replay certain phases of the game or build-ups, just watching a player in your position, what they do, how they move, how they scan, and look to implement the easy things right away. Another thing students of the game do is they take responsibility for their development. They help themselves identify the gaps. They take criticism and they try to apply it. They seek feedback. They study their own game film objectively, if possible. They understand that mistakes become data points. They're not excuses. And then it's not just about execution, but it's about adaptation. You adapt to a new playing style. You adapt to a new responsibility set. You adapt to a new way of approaching the game. That only comes from studying habits and habit formation. You learn how to read opponents, read different tactics, change positions, solve problems on the fly instead of just sticking to the way you've always done it. And sometimes it really does come with training with intent, valuing the details, and being vulnerable, knowing that you're in a learning phase, you're in a learning process. And ultimately, being a student of the game, whether you're a coach, you're a player, means mastery is really never achieved. It's just a journey that we're all on. Incremental progress, 1% better, all these cliches are really important to think about. We're not going to flip the script overnight, but at the same time, the best time to start is now.